This is Coogan Cassis for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with the A side and the B side of the Edwards brothers. Which is which?
Well, this week we're watching me, so I guess I'm the A side this weekend.
We swap. Every time the other person fights, the other side's the A side. As you see, I was a water boy then, and he's a water boy for me on when it's my turn. It's what we do. We switch it. We play roles reversed, don't we? Each other's fight week.
I'd say currently, as you're holding a little green and gold belt, fighting terms, you're probably the A side. But king of the talking has got to be Sonny at the moment.
When Charlie's tweeting, that's me. That's not him. He don't run his Instagram pages. That's me. Why do you think he started spelling properly? You know what I mean?
As you can tell, we're chalk and cheese, me and Sonny. So my Instagram's very different, and Sonny does not write any of my tweets, as you can very well tell.
Right, before we come on to you, obviously you're fighting this weekend, live on BT Sport at the Wembley Arena. Charlie, what the fuck is going on with your hair? Just get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way.
Do you know what? One person I knew that was going to get me was you this week. And do you know what? I'm just being me, do you know what I mean? I'm fed up with fitting into a society where everyone's trying to be like everyone else. Just want to be a bit out there, not care or show anybody's opinion on me. Thing is, in this day and age, too many people are trying to fit this role model, what is right for Instagram, what is right for this, that and the other. Everyone's happy and being able to be themselves, then the world's going to be a happier place. So I'm prepared to take stick for it because I know I'm going to get it, but when I become world champion, it helped me detach myself from my ego, helped me stop worrying what everyone thought about me, and now this is just me, so it is what it is.
Do you know what? The more I'm looking at it, the more it's kind of growing. Is it a George Clooney grey?
Don't know what it is. I'm a silver fox. I've always wanted to be.
It's a bit violent in this one. It's a bit violent.
Well, we got that out of the way. You're right. If you want to dye your hair whatever colour you want to dye it, if you're able to do it, do it. Don't worry about everyone else. What do you know about your opponent this week, Sonny?
He's going to come to win. Do you know what I mean? He's 7-1. He's only lost against a kid he's also beat. So he's going to come to have a go. He's been in England sparring. Mark Leach, I've seen up in Manchester. So he's taking it seriously. He's not just come over here on the Thursday to weigh in and get paid. He's coming in to take it seriously, and that's what I wanted. I was offered a 6 or 8 round, just a comeback fight from my injury, but I weren't interested. I said to my promoter, my management team, and my trainer, they all advised me, go for a 6 or 8 round just to get back. But I knew where I was at, and I'm so glad now that I took the 10-rounder because I feel in one of the best shapes of my life. I've had a good 8-week camp. Obviously, I've had to shed a bit more weight than usual because obviously I had 8 weeks of doing nothing before this. But I'm in good shape. I'm feeling fit, feeling sharp, and I'm looking to be able to express myself against this sort of opponent. Probably not as hard on paper as Ryan Farag or Junior Granados, but it comes with his own dangers. He's lost very few rounds in his professional career. His one loss came in a 7th round stoppage, so I'm going to have a few rounds, have a look, and then get to work. I don't think he'll give me, not too much problems, but I don't think he'll give me too much I haven't seen before. So it's just about shaking the ring rust off and just getting to work. Simple as.
Charlie, more or less exactly a month ago, obviously you successfully defended your title at the Copper Box, and a lot of questions were being asked to you about Andrew Selby, who was fighting in the early hours of that morning, and shock to some, not a shock to others that he got beat. So that kind of put that plan out the window.
Yeah, even after my fight, I had everyone trying to, not everyone, I had quite a few people trying to give me stick on Twitter about Andrew Selby. And I can't stress this enough. Fighters cannot go into fights thinking about a fight after it. You've got to focus on number one, that person in front of you. Everyone in this pro game's a dangerous man. 8-ounce gloves, anything can happen. And that proved it. I weren't even looking like, oh, Andrew Selby's going to be my mandatory. I was looking at it like, well, this is going to be either or. So that's why I don't do a lot of talking on social media, and I don't want to call people out and stuff like that. Things fall into place for you. This pro game, it's about a journey, and things can change within an instant, within one punch. So, yeah, I weren't surprised. I knew that Mexican was a tough man, and he can punch and he can bang. Its record says it itself. But yeah, that puts the Mexican as my mandatory for when the mandatory comes. it's either going to be the Rosales next, the rematch, or maybe a unification, or maybe the mandatory. I'm just leaving it now to MTK Global and my management team MTK Global and Eddie Hearn. And what they put in front of me next is the next steps I've got to take on the journey. But like I said, now I'm world champion. I'm ready for anyone, any champion. I'm ready, and I just want to be active and be put back in there as soon as possible.
We kind of know, obviously it's a given around your weights that you're kind of, if you're good, you're going to move up very quickly and you're going to be fighting for world titles. We know that it was a second attempt for you, but that kind of has worked to your benefit in certain respects for you to kind of develop, grow and learn from that and kind of produce what you did.
Develop grey hair as well. Yeah. No, yeah. That loss was a blessing in disguise. I believe I had to take that loss to make me the fighter I am today. Had I won that, I would never have become the fighter I am today. So everything in this life really does happen for a reason. I'm a big believer in that, and that had to happen to make me where I am now and make me where I'm going to be going into the future. And the future's looking bright. So the next step, whatever it comes, I'm going to be ready, and I look forward to it.
So you two, what are being referred to the Croydon Klitschkos? Who come up with that, or is someone?
I said the mini Klitschkos, and his promoter side said Croydon Klitschkos. So it's a mixture. Wow, Daniel's looking massive.
Yeah, well, as long as we keep winning, do you know what I mean? Hopefully win a few world titles. Career's half as good as theirs won't be too much of a bad thing, do you know what I mean? But I feel like we're paving our own way, do you know what I mean? We're a lot lighter than them. And yeah, just it's nice to be, I don't know, compared to them, I suppose, but apart from a headline on a news article, it don't mean nothing, do you know what I mean? But
do you know what was funny as well, though? Like, I just said it because, like, everyone has goals, everyone has dreams, and they're big heavyweights, and to see two brothers rule like that, if we can do it at a flyweight, that was just like my vision, what I put out there. And a lot of people laughed at first before a world title fight, before I said about me and my brother, but more and more people are changing rounds. So Sonny goes and does the business again Saturday night, and his future's looking very bright and promising, and hope we'll be able to prove everyone that we're the Edwards brothers and not the mini Klitschkos.
I forgot that actually. You two. God, what was you going to say?
I was going to say I had to dye my hair as well because I had to keep it like Jedward. We've lost that little nickname, haven't we? So we've got to bring
Jedward.
Louis Norman coined that. And Louis Norman trademarked that.
I forget that you two, you kind of with rival promoters. So, do you talk about that kind of thing? And like Frank's boy, Eddie's boy, do you talk about that?
Do you know what? It is what it is. Obviously, we'd love to fight on the same show as each other, being brothers. But listen, we've got our own careers, and that's the best part of it. Sonny's got his own promoter, his career, his own TV channel that he's performing on. I'm performing on the other one. So, as a brand, as the Edwards brothers, to be fair, it's probably better like that because we get both avenues, Edwards on Sky, Edwards on BT, and it does us both the world as good.
We're going to do a little skit now. Sonny, for like a minute, is going to interview you, Charlie, for 1 minute. The floor is yours. Keep it cleanish. When you're talking,
he better be paying you. He better be paying you.
Well, I heard that Paddy Barnes has shares in IFL, so have I now. You know what I mean? Tell me when to start. This is Sonny Edwards from IFL TV, in association with MTK Mobile. Joined by me, we have WBC World Champion Charlie Edwards. Hello.
How you doing?
You're down here watching your brother Sonny Edwards, super flyweight, WBO, European and international, I believe, champion. Are you looking forward to his fight on the weekend?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to his fight. He's had a long, hard training camp. He's in the best shape of his career up to date. And I'm really looking forward to him to shine. I believe it will go to, he'll play with him and toy with him in the first 6 rounds, and then I could see a late stoppage coming in.
That's a very confident assertion you made there. Looking forward to the back end of your year. Everyone's asking for the Edwards Yafai fight. Can you shed any light on that? Is it any closer? Is it further away now you're world champion? What's the situation?
Well, I'm hoping it brings us closer together, because the reason why he didn't fight me before was because I had nothing to offer. Seeing as I'm a world champion, although it be at flyweight and not super flyweight, I'm holding the WBC green and gold belt, which if you asked him, he probably would say that would be the belt he would want to win the most. So why not make it a catchweight and we can put both belts on the line?
A catchweight, or would you be willing to go up to WBA super flyweight limit in order to challenge for that title?
Yes, as long as I don't have to vacate, or if I unify the division later on this year, then I can step up and then I will become a two-weight world champion.
And just before we go, have you got any messages, fans, supporters, sponsors, or?
I just want to say a big thank you to all of the British public for supporting me, for showing me and my brother a lot of positivity. And yeah, we're going all the way to the top, and I'm looking forward to becoming the Edwards brothers, not the mini Klitschko brothers.
Well, thank you for joining us, and Coogan, back to you at the studio.
Do you know what? Come back, Charlie, right? Do you know what? I was expecting it to be a bit here and there and a bit. That was as professional as ever.
You don't know is we're making our own YouTube channel.
Yeah. We're creeping up. We're taking over.
Just give us free advertisement.
We've already had empty can of fun. We're pushing you out, Coogan. I felt getting pushed out.
Let me give you a little warning. If you two start your own YouTube channel, you're going to be introduced to the Cassius brothers, Coogan Cassius and Raj Cassius, and we will beat the fuck out of the pair of you. All right, so just be warned. You open a YouTube channel, it'll be Cassius brothers versus the Edwards brothers.
We'll have a blue mic though. Don't worry, it'll be different.
Sonny, best of luck this weekend. Charlie, keep doing your thing, and we'll await. I weren't talking about your hair. We're over the hair. We'll wait.
I think he needs to start going a different colour to match his shorts every fight now. I think now he's set.
Also, I film London commenters and subscribers what colour they want me, and we'll do it for the next fight.
You've opened up a can there with this, with the commenters on YouTube. Yeah, we'll await news from yourself. Obviously, we know whatever fight you're in now, you're at that stage now where it's going to be a big fight, whether it's a mandatory, whether it's your fight, whether it's Rosales rematch, whatever it is, it's going to be a big fight.
Yeah, that's it. And this is what I've been dying for a long time. When I was inactive, that's when I was struggling the most. And now I'm here now, I've got the #1 spot, and my career's just taken off, and I'm blessed and I'm grateful for everything that's coming my way.
Tony, Charlie, thank you very much on Typhoon TV, and we'll catch up with you again over the weekend.
Cheers, thanks for having us.